cold market. So when people say, I've been in this business market for the last 3.5 weeks or maybe 2 or 3 months, I haven't had much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, if you're not tapping into your warm market, it's going to build a lot slower because you have to establish a relationship with people. Any type of home-based business, they'll tell you it's going to take anywhere between 4 to 5 exposures for someone to join if you're not talking directly to someone in your warm market. That's very important for people to understand. If you're choosing to build this in your cold market, meaning those of you that are purchasing leads or you're looking at different lead source generation companies, or for those of you that perhaps you're out online doing some things, yes, you can build it that way and it works perfectly fine, but it will take you some time. Like anything, like I just said earlier, if you devote time to it, you will be able to shorten that curve because you're going to get very wise at how to talk to people. You begin to sharpen your skills, and of course, by doing that, you're going to be able to enroll people even a lot faster. But early on, working your cold market will take you some time. That's why many of you have often heard me talk about your warm market. Ladies and gentlemen, your warm market will lead you to a full matrix quickly. And the thing is, so many of you are currently doing this right now, but you're just not being paid for it. We've all heard about the analogy when you talk about a good movie. Many of you, Denzel Washington or Will Smith or who else is out there? Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. If they have a great movie that comes out, all of us will rush to the movie theater. We'll stuff our mouths with popcorn and soda. We're watching this movie. Then on the way home, we're literally calling people to say, you have got to check out this movie. It is unreal. You should have seen this scene. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to tell you all of it. Just go check it out. We do that all the time without even thinking about it. And guess what? Not one of those $1 million actors has ever sent us a check to thank us for advertising the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're doing in this industry. It's nothing more than referral marketing. And I want to remind you, with your first choice business, that's all you are doing is referral marketing. The beauty about warm market, ladies and gentlemen, is there's already a line of trust that has been established between you and another person. That is huge. In this industry, remember, for anything, people are going to buy from people they trust. If you call your sister up and your sister has this beautiful ring that you liked, and you call your sister up and you ask her, where did you get your ring? And she tells you, when you go into that place, it's going to be much easier to trust that person because your sister has already validated that person for you. So when you're talking about your warm market, ladies and gentlemen, this is an area, even though many people are nervous in talking to their family members, you will be highly shocked right now how so many people that you are very close with right now are thinking the same way that you are right now. This economy, ladies and gentlemen, is not jumping, and skipping houses. It's going through every single house. Everybody has been directly affected by this economy. Whether you're that person you're still working, and even though you haven't lost your job, the truth is, though, within your family, you do know someone there that has been affected. So when people ask me, Marcus, with my warm market, who do I talk to? I'm going to be honest with you. You should start with every single person that you know. And the truth is, many of you have no clue how fast your business, your organization will explode by using the existing relationships that you already have. We just on Saturday, to give you guys an example, my wife's sister is she is a insurance agent for a company called State Farm, which many of you have heard of. Well, long story short, someone that knows her is actually involved in a candles type business opportunity. Well, my wife ended up going over there to her sister's house to support her and came back with a whole thing of candles. And so, ladies and gentlemen, what you don't understand is, in this industry, by you exposing this business to that person, they can lead you to so many other people. I cannot begin to tell all of you how when I first got involved in this industry, I remember when I hit the second highest level in the company that I was in at that time, I did it within 90 days. I did it through my warm list. Now, the beauty about First Choice is many of you don't have to worry about the cost of this business. You can feel very good. A lot of you, sometimes you're intimidated by thinking, well, if I share this with my sister or if I share this with my brother, they're probably not going to be able to afford this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, $20 to get in, $6 a month, trust me, they can afford it, and if they can't, you need to pay for it and get them in. Bottom line, because if they don't have $20, they really need to be connected to this business. And so I want to remind all of you that you have so many people right there within that circle that you can be talking to in regards to First Choice Savings Network. Looking over a couple things here. Make sure I don't want to skip over anything. I hope everyone's following me okay. And I know this may sound a bit redundant, but the thing is, as we examine the numbers, again, I just know that there's a lot of people that are on really cruise mode right now in this company. And I really believe that the momentum that all of you are looking for, it's right there in front of you. It really is. Many of you, you're wanting to jump over your warm market and go into your cold market so quickly. My thing is, you want to make sure that you're tapping your warm market first, which your organization is already going to explode, and then you want to go ahead and move into your cold market. And of course, for those of you, when we talk about the cold market, there's a lot of different ideas out there. One thing that I want to tell all of you about cold marketing, people have asked me what method works, and the truth is every single method works. I cannot begin to tell you how many different websites are out there that give you the opportunity to do free advertisement. One of the easiest things that everyone can be doing right now is simply go to Google or go to Yahoo, type in free online advertisement, hit search. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have so many different websites that are going to jump out at you that you can go in, and yes, you're going to have to spend some time reading what it takes to create a free membership there and creating yourself an ad. It's not difficult at all, ladies and gentlemen, but you have to be willing to start somewhere. I've talked to a few of our team members that have shared some things with me that they're doing out there online. I know some of you have jumped on Craigslist. You're doing some things out there in what section is that? The for sale section within Craigslist. There's a business section there that you can put things in. Some of you have told me on Twitter you're doing some things. Facebook, it seems to be a biggie right now. I know that Nora Birch, one of our founders, has been doing things on Facebook. Many of you have 400 to 500 friends on Facebook, and you haven't said anything to any of them. All you have to do is simply highlight we call it copy your URL link in your back office with First Choice. Copy it, go into your Facebook account, simply hit paste, and you'll see the link show up on your Facebook account. Type something nicely on it there. It doesn't have to be too lengthy, but telling people to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're doing that every single day, you're going to be exposing your business to tons of people, and I promise you this, people will go in, you're going to end up getting hits in there, and people will Facebook you back saying, hey, Kelly, listen, I was actually looking at this First Choice business. What is this all about? Well, all you then have to do is simply tell that person to jump onto one of our calls, or you can funnel them to even the website, our First Choice Savings Network.com website. Let them listen to the beginning call that we did to kick off things, which is in the training section. Or you can go to teamfocus5.com. It's always up for you. I've got the PowerPoint presentation there, 18 minutes long.